Yo, what's going on there, YouTube? It's your boy, Marcus Levy, the Angry Ranter, here for vlog 147 in the Angry Ranter Vlog Series. It is a scorcher out here in September, which I think it's not bad. It does let you know that, technically speaking, calendar-wise, it's still summer, so that ain't too shabby. And I always like a little reminder like that. Well, this is my first day off in 7 days, which is, it's nice to work, so it's also nice to finally be off after a long stretch. I know the longest stretch I think I ever had was the Christmas holidays, where I worked 15 shifts in 17 days, so literally worked more than 2.5 weeks straight. And now I'm finally off to doing errands. I've got only a couple. Gonna get my stepmom a birthday gift because her birthday's in 2 days, so perfect timing for this paycheck. As well as popped some groceries and then off to chill out with my boy Brandon. We're gonna do episode 30 of the Angry Ranter Show and talk about artificial intelligence, so I'm looking forward to that conversation today. Gonna draft all that stuff up later in preparation for the episode. There's a guy working on his lawn over there, so with a weed whacker, so that's why you can hear that. But I went and got a fresh haircut this morning. Shout out to Elegance Hair Design, Greenbank Plaza. Gotta love it. Chilled out and went to grab lunch with Shannon this morning, so it was nice. You know, when you work 7 days in a row, you don't really have much of an opportunity to do much more than sort of go home and then go back to work. And I will be popping into the university tomorrow. I have a meeting with our advisor for philosophy undergrads, just because I want to talk to her about how to go about the process of one day becoming a professor, because I know I've still got a decade plus down the road, and hopefully I'm still doing this so you guys could follow along in the journey. Obviously I have no idea what future me will get up to, but I like doing this. So I'm going to talk to her about basically, how did you get your job? How do I do that? You know, so I'm more than prepared, and going to explain to her what the path for me is right now. But just I want to know how to go about it so I can plan it, or at least have an idea, not a plan, which is always the better way to do things. Glasses are a little fogged and don't have a great brightness on the screen, so try to make sure it's still recording. There's a few times I've gone and tried to record a vlog, and then I've accidentally pushed one of the buttons on the side of the screen, and then it just like ends it, and I'm like, but I think that's the best. What was I gonna say? Then tomorrow also gonna try to have lunch with Deanna, because now she's back in school as well, so don't want everything to get too crazy. Or sorry, don't want to miss out on seeing her before shit gets too crazy. I have a couple of other friends that I'm gonna connect with once I'm, like, probably next week or the week after, once we're all officially back on campus. Me for the first time, them being back, of course, because they already know the place. Had my first class yesterday, as I talked about in 146, and I'm ready. Last night at work did some Latin conjugation and whatnot, so I think I may start the vlogs off, instead of saying yo, what up, I might start with salve YouTube, you know what I mean? Which is, you know, greetings or hello in Latin, you know, just to add a little bit of that personal experience to the whole thing. So all good. First class aside, of course, I've managed to look ahead into the next semester. The next semester's looking real good too. Latin 2, and of course issues in practical philosophy. I think I've talked about this before. But I'm looking forward to that. I am much looking forward to that. And of course, can you believe it? We have under 4 months left in the 2010s. I know, right? A new decade. You know, the last time that I ever actually took, I don't think I've ever taken stock of how big it is when a decade finally ends. I mean, or the fact that the millennium ended and I was around at the time. Didn't really have an emotional attachment to it when I'm 3, when I'm 3.5. You know what I mean? So it was the same. So like year 2000, I know I was around because I was born in the 90s, mid-90s actually. But my 90s memories are very few memories of like mid to late 1999, and that's about it. But remembering specifically where I was when the millennium turned, that's not going to happen. But hey, you never know. Might live to see the turn of the century at the end of this century into the 22nd century, 2101. Yeah, but turning into, you know, the 2100s, which would be dope. Some shit I'd actually remember. But I wasn't big on critical thinking and overly cognizant of how big 09 ending and it becoming 2010. I do remember it becoming 2010. But I was 13 and a half at the time, and it's not like I was overly cognizant of that, but now I'll be 23 and a half. Well, a little over 23 and a half. I'll be at the point where I can round up to saying I'm 24 in essence. But there's still 4 months because my birthday's right at the end of April. Love being in that place. The best part, though, I have to say about having that birthday, end of April, my last ever day in college was on my 22nd birthday. What a day. Happy birthday to me. Peace out. Peace out, guys. I'm done here. You know? Came in at 18, and then my last day was April 27th, 2018. What a way to go. And there's very much a chance that shit can happen again in university. But I just know with university, they have like a 3-week exam window. And I just got told by the prof yesterday that she's not in control of when our exam is. So our exam will fall somewhere in that 3-week period between December, I think it's 9th and 21st. I mean, that's okay. When I only have one class, it's not like I'm fucking scrambling. But if, let's just say our exam was, I don't know, December 20th or something, I'm going to have to like manually study Latin for like 2.5 weeks without much prompting, and then finally have my exam. I mean, at least I'll be open to relaxing for work and stuff before my exam, you know. But right now we don't know, but they say we'll know by reading week. That's going to be something new for me too, because Algonquin only just started having a fall reading week this year, despite the fact that my crew protested for years on the grounds of wanting a fucking fall reading week. We're like, guys, come on. It's not fair that all the university kids get to be off in October, and we're just like, fuck it. I mean, I did appreciate the early Christmas break, though, because, I mean, I guess we finished in that first week of December, and that was when our exam was. And then we were done until January. Whereas the uni kids had to wait and finish all their exams. But, it is what it is. Guys, thanks for watching today's Vlog 147. Don't hesitate to like, subscribe, and all of that fun stuff down below. And I'll see you guys tomorrow in Vlog 148. Peace!